Nestled in the heart of Warwick County, Indiana, lies a town rich in history, community, and charm. This is Boonville, my hometown. Boonville was founded in 1818 and named after Jesse Boone, the father of Ratliff Boone, a prominent political figure and the cousin of the legendary Daniel Boone. It was officially incorporated as a town on August 7, 1858. Originally built in 1851, this courthouse has stood as a symbol of justice and civic pride for generations. Abraham Lincoln once walked these streets. As a young man, Lincoln traveled to Boonville to borrow books from the library and observe court proceedings, earning the town the nickname where Lincoln learned the law. As a young boy, I remember coming to the Easter egg hunt on the town square. They'd have the whole courtyard lawn filled with Easter eggs, and then hundreds of kids would scramble for these eggs. Since the last time I visited home, they've constructed a Warwick County War Memorial. This is to honor the ones that have given the ultimate sacrifice. Boonville is also a town that values its green spaces. City Lake Park, once the town's water source, is now a 15-acre recreational haven. The park has changed over the years. There's concrete walking paths, no more swimming hole, the diving pier still stands. It's a favorite for families and nature lovers alike. There's a Veterans Memorial. There's a splash pad for the kids. Looks like they're renovating the basketball area and adding more walking trails. This is actually where I learned my lifeguard training. When I was younger, they used to race go-karts around this lake. It was a town affair, that's for sure. Just outside of town lies Scales Lake Park. It's the perfect place to unwind and celebrate and kick back and enjoy the summer. This is actually my first job as a head lifeguard. One of the things I don't remember them having was a petting zoo. They have a number of birds, a donkey, a peacock, these goats. It was feeding time and they were curious about the camera in their face. They have actually added a water slide at the beach. The lake is welcome to swimmers and kayakers. If I recall correctly, it was pretty good fishing at the time too. The dock where I spent a lot of my time during that summer was on that little seat right there, watching the deep end, they call it, and the diving board and the pier. This was the era of Friday the 13th, and you all know that Jason was lurking in the deep end. They've added a number of playgrounds. Standing tall above the town are Boonville's water towers, silent sentinels that have served the community for decades. And I say sentinels because there are 3. I only remember one, and it's this one right here because it's near where I grew up. But there's another one near the old X Market. I don't remember the roads, not good at that. And there's another one out either Folsomville or Millersburg Highway on the backside of Scales Lake. From this drone view, you can see just about the whole town. Upper right, you can see the old water tower near my neighborhood. In the center coming up, you can see the square. And to the left here, you can see the high school, which we'll visit next. As we take a view around the water tower, you will end up seeing the middle school, which wasn't there when I was growing up. We were over near the Kaler's Funeral Home and United Methodist Church, St. John's Church. That was the junior high. These water towers are more than just infrastructure. They're landmarks that mark home for many. Now we fly over the Boonville High School, a bird's eye view of the baseball field and the upcoming football field and track. It's amazing what 43 years will do for a football field. Ours never looked this nice. High school had a lot of good memories. It was a good time for me to reflect. I remember the good times that we had with friends playing football, flag football, touch football out in the courtyard. Me being in the band, marching at halftime on the football field. My senior year, even disguising myself as the Pink Panther. They have a softball field now. Tennis courts are still there. There's a practice area for the band to learn their routines for band camp. And Boonville wouldn't be Boonville without the train horns going off. And of course, flying over the cornfields. From the beloved Tasty Freeze to the annual Boo on the Square Halloween celebration, Boonville is a town that knows how to come together. Whether it's its parades, the 4-H fair, or donuts from Pioneer Bakery, there's always something happening. Boonville is a town that hasn't changed much in population since I graduated in 1982. Boonville may be small, but its heart is mighty. It's a place where history lives, community thrives, and memories are made. This is Boonville, Indiana, my hometown.